Hello everyone, welcome to Vijay Chemistry channel. Today we are going to discuss last video continuation. Is matter around us pure? Last video just we completed introduction part. What is matter? Matter classifications. Matter classified into two types: pure and impure. Again, pure classified into elements and compounds. Again, elements classified into four types: metals, non-metals, metalloids, noble gases, and also compounds also classified into two types: organic compounds, inorganic compounds. So this is part of pure. If we come to the impure is a mixture. This mixture classified into two types: homogeneous mixture, heterogeneous mixture. And based on particle size, again this heterogeneous classified into three types. Homogeneous is nothing but true solutions because its particle size less than 1 nanometer. Next, heterogeneous if we take, classified into two types, which are there: colloidal solution and suspension. Suspension's particle size greater than 1000 nanometers. Between the 1 nanometer to 1000 nanometer, whichever particle size are there, that is we are considering as a colloidal solution. This information we discussed previous video. If anybody not watch, first watch the first video of is matter around us pure, then follow this. Now today we are going to discuss, first of all, what is meant by pure, what is meant by impure. Okay, this clarity you should get. Pure substances, pure or impure, how we are going to identify substances pure or impure, how we are going to identify. Pure is nothing but any substance that has a uniform composition. Uniform composition means it look like same everything. Okay, for example, salt, if we take, salt is made up of sodium and chlorine, common salt, sodium and chlorine. So sodium, chlorine both are chemically combined. The salt is formed. That sodium and chlorine after combining chemically, the appearance is white. So the complete salt, how much you take also, it is in white color only. They having fixed melting point and boiling point. Okay, like that uniform composition takes place. That is we are calling pure. Water, water if we take complete water, whatever we taken in a container, it is made up of H2O. H2O. Every drop is made up of H2O only. Like that, only H2O are there. That is we are calling pure. Now, in this H2O, if you add anything other substance like salt, sugar, mud, any other substance you added, at that time we used to call impure. Okay, so everyone knows already water boiling point is 100 degrees Celsius. Yes or no? But if you add anything in the salt we added, for example, pure water means 100 degrees Celsius. When we add salt, its boiling point increase because salt also will absorb heat. So it will take more. Like that, the substance which have uniform composition and having fixed melting and boiling point are known as pure. Okay, right. Pure. A substance a substance which has uniform composition. Uniform composition. Composition means chemically combined. Uniform composition. And has fixed melting and boiling point. And has fixed melting and boiling point. Fixed melting and boiling point. Melting point and boiling point. MP means melting point, BP means boiling point. Okay, a substance which has uniform composition and has fixed melting and boiling point are known as pure. Are known as pure. Yes. Now, impure. What is meant by impure? Impure. Impure is nothing but mixture. Also, we know. Impure are also known as mixture. Now, pure means we know a substance which has uniform composition and has fixed melting and boiling point. What is impure or mixture? Same, it's opposite. A substance which do not have uniform composition and do not have fixed melting and boiling point are known as impure. A substance which are not chemically combined, which are not chemically combined, which are not chemically combined and do not have fixed melting and boiling point. Fixed melting point and boiling point are known as impure. Are known as impure. Yes, children, I hope you understood the differences between the pure and impure. Now, uh, if they ask for a 3 marks question, write the differences between pure and impure. Okay, so to that I will give one table also, like differences between pure and impure. Okay, children. Yes, differences between pure and impure. Point wise we will discuss, easy to understand also, easy to remember also. Pure. Pure is nothing but it is a substance which is appear uniform composition. Okay, so it is a substance, same like definition only. It is a substance which appear uniform composition. It is a substance which appear in uniform composition. What about impure? Same, it's opposite. It is a substance. It is a substance which do not appear which do not appear in uniform composition. Means impure does not chemically combine, so it will not appear in uniform composition. For example, everyone knows Karapuri. When we mix both, we can identify which is Kara, which is Puri. Okay, like that. Oil in water. Oil you add it to the water. Oil float on water. Water at bottom of oil. Okay, that is a mixture. They will not chemically combine. Like uniform composition. Second point, pure. Pure side. Just now we discussed. It is chemically combined. It is chemically combined. Its opposite impure. It is not chemically combined. Chemically combined. It is chemically combined. Pure means it is. Impure means it is not chemically combined. Next, pure, which are chemically combined. We cannot separate. It cannot be separated. It cannot. It cannot be separated by physical process. By physical process. Process. Why we cannot separate means they are chemically combined. For example, you want to make it filter to separate. It's not possible. You want to make it evaporate. Not possible. Okay. Physically, you cannot able to separate by physical techniques. But impure, it can be separated. It can be separated by physical techniques or physical process. It can be separated by physical techniques. Next, pure substances. It has fixed melting and boiling point. It has fixed melting point. MP means melting point, and boiling point. It has fixed melting and boiling point. Next, impure. They do not have fixed melting and boiling point. They do not have fixed melting point and boiling point. Okay, they do not have fixed melting and boiling point. Next, sorry, this is fourth point. Pure substances, they do not have any boundary. They will not appear any separate layers. Okay, they do not have any separate layer. Pure substances, they do not have any separate layer. Separate layer means how to say, for example, take water in a beaker, add sand in that. Sand what happen due to heavier density, it will settle down bottom of the water. You can see clearly sand layer, water layer. But only water you taken, nothing added. Will you see that like that separate layers? No. Okay, that is only. Because that is purest form, there is no layer. But impure means mixture, something we added. So the properties automatically it will appear differently. Okay. So they having separate layer or boundary also we can call separate boundaries, separating boundaries. Okay, these are the differences between pure and impure. If they ask for 3 marks, 5 marks, you can give these differences. Very easy to. Okay, so what is pure? Pure is nothing but it is a substance which is having uniform composition and having fixed melting and boiling point. Impure means it is a substance which do not have uniform composition. They are not chemically combined. They are having fixed melting and they do not have fixed melting and boiling point. Like that, very easy to understand. Yes, children, clearly note it. And after watching, if you have any doubts, you can send message through YouTube itself. Maximum 5 doubts, I will reply. It may be not immediate, but in the same day itself, I will reply. If you like the video, please like, subscribe, and share to others. Thank you to all. I hope all of you noted. Thank you.